Alright, here we go. We are started. They got jumped up on there a little quicker than we wanted them to, but we are playing. This is Dickie Scott Jr. He's playing Mike Gatwood. Race to 7. This should be a pretty good match. This is the upper level players. Let us know how we sound. Looks like Dickie's going to start this one off with a break and run. Yep. That's the way to do it. One to nothing. Let's see if Mike can answer him. We're coming to you live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the Black Gold BCA 8-Ball Championships. If you're nearby, come check it out. It's a pretty rockin' casino. Uh-oh. Nothing. Well, that's not how you want to start a match when your opponent broke and ran. You don't want to start off yours with breaking dry. Well, not sure what he wants to choose. Neither one are real pretty. If he takes the stripes, he's got a little wonky starting shot. Solids aren't real bad. That 6 is a little tied up, but it may go in the upper left-hand corner if you can get below it. Choices, choices. It looks like he's going to go with the solids. Shoot the 3. And probably the 5. Got to work his way to the 6. That's the key ball in this run. Looks like he has a great angle here. He could shoot the 7 and come right back between the 11 and the 12 for the 6. That's a precision shot, big time. Yep, he's opting to go a different route. This match is brought to you by Jam Up Apparel. If you don't play Jam Up, you should wear Jam Up. Very comfortable clothing. Oh, I think he's stuck with a bank on the 6, I think. And a very tough route to shape. Unless he can go forward with the cue ball down here to the bottom rail and up without double kissing this 6. Oh, just a little high. Didn't quite get enough bank on it. Well, let's see if Mike can answer. I think he's okay here. I think he can just shoot the 12 on the side, draw back a little bit, get the 9. Well, he's going to shoot the 15. And don't roll too far. I think he's alright for the 13. Well, hopefully that 12 doesn't go in the lower left. He's got some work to do. He can get there off the 9. Might be able to get there off of this if he's got the right angle, or he's going to go for a breakout. Yep. Okay. Now he'll probably shoot the 12, draw back, shoot the 9, and roll up for the 14. Be a pretty good little out. Pocket. Oh, well, that was risky. Surprised he shot it that hard. Got a nice bump on it, but could have just as easily bumped that into a bad spot. Oh. Well, Mike has not adjusted to the ball speed on this table yet. I think that's 2 shots in a row he shot too hard. Don't forget to hit that like button. That keeps our sponsors happy and allows us to continue bringing free streams to you. Hop in the chat room and say hey. There's also a little $ button there if you want to donate. Everything is appreciated. Every little bit helps. How we doing today, bud? Dickie takes game 2. 2-0 and his break. Last time he broke and ran. He's coming out of the gate firing. Mike's going to have to shut him down here and respawn, or he could be in trouble quick. Race to 7. He's got time. Well, he may not have a choice but to shoot stripes here. The one ball is shootable, but that's a tough shot jacked up. It's got a couple of tough ones, the 12 and the 11. He can get to the 11 fairly easy off the 14. I'm not sure. I don't think the 12 goes to the lower right-hand corner. Oh, Nelly. I think he'll shoot the 13 next. Try to pop that into the 12 because he doesn't have a good shot here on the 14 to get to the 11. I am doing good today. Every day I wake up above dirt, it is a good day. That was a very nice shot. And he tied up that 5 and 2. No, I do believe he might have come out a little too far. I think he can force this forward, though. There you go. Yeah, he was perfect on it. As long as he didn't shoot it too hard. He did. Looks like he's going to have to bank. Alright, well, sorry about that, folks. It's their internet. Oh, Mike is struggling. Mike is struggling bad this morning. Yeah, it's not us, it's their internet. For some reason, it's got to kick us off, 500 times a day. So, hopefully it won't do it too often. Well, the trick here is to hold her up for the shot now. I think he wanted to pull that back a little bit farther, but I think he'll be okay. Yeah, he hit that. Whoa. Whoa. A little tougher on the shot here. Tough to hold up from that angle. Oh, Lord Almighty, he did not hold up the cue ball that time and gave Mike a gift. Sometimes that's all it takes to change the flow of the match, too. Mike comes out here and breaking runs. That error by Dickie could be huge. Don't forget to hit that like button. Anybody up for some Olympic spoilers? Want to know who won what? uh, 1 year ago today, somebody said the dumbest thing on the planet on Facebook. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Mike cannot get a ball on the break. Oh, people. It's almost not worth hopping on Facebook anymore. If it wasn't for business, I wouldn't look at Facebook at all. Yep, Team USA women. Congratulations for hockey. Gotta love it. Yep. What you gonna do with that 14 up there, Mr. Scott? It's sitting in a tough spot. Gotta get an angle so you can shoot the 12 on the side and break those two out. And you really want to do that early in the run out, so you have other balls to shoot in case you get the breakout, but you don't get a shot on it. You are watching Bad Boys TV. This is 2018 Black Gold 8-Ball Championships. Nice shot. Not as good a result as he should have gotten. We're coming to you live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So if any of you Oklahoma or Texas or anybody near, we're looking at doing another tournament in November at the Apache Casino in Lawton, Oklahoma. So keep your eyes open. We'll be posting as soon as we can lock up a contract. Well, he knows he's got to get to that 14. The 6 is in the way, the 7's in the way. He's just trying to figure out where he wants to be to make it. That may work. He may have the perfect angle here to cut the 12 in the side and run the cue ball into the 7. I think he's looking to see if the 14 will go in the lower left corner, see if he can get above it. Not quite awake yet. He's going to go for the above. Didn't quite get there. If it goes in the lower left corner, he should be okay. Tough shot, but he still should be okay. If he was trying to get where he had to shoot it in the side, he's in trouble. Yeah, that was a tough shot there. All right, Mike, you got to get it here. Yep, okay there. Good thing he cleared the 5, or he was going to be in trouble. It's amazing how you can get in trouble with table wide open. Hook yourself on your own ball. Apparently he called it safe. That's a little shocking. Morning, Oscar. Well, you got to kick at it. It's a really tough shot to kick into that pocket. If you're going to kick at it, I like hitting where he's aiming now, but put a little bit of right-hand English on the cue ball. So you come up and hit that 14 and hit it to the left rail. So it's like a 2-railer into the bottom right corner. What he's looking at here would have to be hit so absolutely perfect because the cut is almost 90 degrees from where he'd be coming off the rail. Here we go. Another shot at it. Mike's got to get this game. He got a freebie earlier. He's got to... He's got to stay on top of it here. There we go. Nice shot, Mike. Just scooched it in there. Left himself nice on the 5. Should be able to get out here. He kind of bobbling everything a little bit. But he's got a great opportunity here to make it 2-2. And there you go. Two to 2. Race to 7. Yep, Brett was commentating a match with Dickie Scott in it, and he thought to himself, with that name and the clothes he wears, got to be a golfer. And he was right. Plays pretty good pool, too. I love when they gesture like, oh, come on. Nothing on the break, but you're the one that racked him and you're the one that hit him. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Well, Mike should be feeling a lot better about this match now. He was struggling at the beginning, but it is 2-2. So despite the struggles, he's right in the ball game. Don't forget, people, we got a nice little feature there. There's a little dollar bill sign next to the smiley face for your emojis. You can hit that dollar sign and donate to BadBoys TV. Every little bit helps, allows us to continue bringing the free streams. You could also, if you're tight on the money, hit the like button. That helps us out too. If you haven't noticed, we like to stay with the smaller personal companies as our sponsors. The big guys are just too important. They're better than all the rest of us. So we are sponsored by Q Sports International, Diamond Tables, Cyclop Balls, Jam Up Apparel, and ourselves. Well, really, I think he's in good shape here. I think he could shoot the 12, get a little more angle on that 14, shoot the 14 in the side, slide the cue ball down table so that he could shoot the 15 in the same side, roll forward, nudge the 6 over, and have a shot on the 10 ball. That's what I think. We'll find out here shortly. It's all going to depend on his angle right here. We appreciate everybody tuning in to watch live. And we like to say thank you to everybody that comes back and watches us live later. That's right, I said live later. Oh, a little short on the get down the table part, but he's going to run into the 6 and hopefully not run into the 1 in the wrong angle. There you go. Still workable. After the struggles, Mike can be taking a 3-2 lead if he finishes off this rack. And he should. Sitting pretty. Pool is a cruel game. Dickie really hasn't made any mistakes. He just didn't make a ball on the break, and he scratched once on the 8-ball, which gave Mike a win. Other than that, he's been playing pretty good. And he now trails. Let's see what Mike does with the break here. He hasn't made a ball on a break yet. And he pumps once, twice, 3 times, and he breaks. Balls are rolling, kissing off each other, and nothing drops in the hole. I didn't see nothing. Did y'all see something? 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything is still on the table. So now Dickie approaches the table. He's assessing the layout of the table and trying to map out what's going on. Having no idea why they called a ref to the table. Apparently there's some dirt on the 6. The referee puts down the marker. The other referee must not have had a marker. He wipes the ball off. Takes it for a walk. He comes back. And he is now placing the ball back in the exact same position it was before. Referee now removes the ball marker. Cracks a little joke. Hims and alls back with his other referee. They smile, they giggle, and they start to move away. Dickie is going to shoot the 6. He's aimed. He's feeling out the stroke, and he drills it. Comes up just a little short of the position he wanted, but 5-ball is still there, and he'll cut it into the same pocket. He aims. He strokes. He makes it. And the 1. Bonus ball. He reevaluates the layout of the table and chooses the 4. Maybe. He's going to contemplate the 2 or the shape on the 3. He lines it up. He assesses how much power he must use to get to where he needs to be. Practice stroke, warm up, and strokes. Chalks his tip. Struts to the other side of the table where he aims up on the 3 practice strokes and is going to shoot this slightly off balance. And he drills it, rolls up to the 13, and wishes he didn't. Shows some frustration. Accuses the table of rolling off. And that's my play-by-play. So he'll be shooting the 6, which is frozen or damn near frozen. However, I do believe it will go cross corner. I can only do my play-by-play little spurts at a time. I start repeating myself way too much. Well, see how this match has changed? It started off with Mike struggling with getting out or making balls, and now Dickie's having a little bit of that trouble. It's going to matter. Look at this. What a shot, and no reward. That is just cruelty. Couldn't bump anything down there to slow that cue ball down, huh? And we're going to check out, see if he's got a pilot's license. Oh, and he skidded off the runway. That is terrible. He was lined up. He hit the runway, but bounced off into the woods. Mike comes up with ball in hand. He is now assessing the table and trying to map out his pattern to success. He chooses the 14 as his starting point. He's fine-tuning the layout. He has now picked his "You Are Here" spot. And what the heebie-jeebie? What in the hell? I'm not even sure. You got ball in hand. You made a ball playing for ball in hand. Table's pretty wide open. I'm not sure why you did that. I'm guessing he was hoping he'd get ball in hand and then move the 13 or the 9 out of there. Now your 12 ball's all tied up. Well, if he chose to play for ball in hand there, I'd be surprised if he doesn't try to play for ball in hand here really quick. The next couple of shots. Whoa. Lordy, lordy. Well, it's a nice call, but I think off the 12 it's going to hit, the 8 will hit about where the 11 is. Yeah, just a little higher than the 11. Well, Dickie's starting to show a little frustration. He needs to relax a little bit. Calm her back down. Not fair to show frustration on a shot that wasn't going to go, even if you hit it perfect. Just trying to clear the 8 out of there. All right, it's back to Mike. Mike has the 12, 11, 15, 13, and 9, and he's choosing the 12. He practice strokes, he aims, he shoots into the wall. Must have been an oil slick, he slipped. Dickie comes back to the table with a shot all of us should be able to make. He shoots. It goes. We now have a 3-3 match. That was a very interesting game. Do you all feel like you were in the Twilight Zone? Not sure. Mike might want to check and see if his contact lenses are clean, because there was a couple misses there that were just unbelievable. 3-3. Race to 4 now. Neither player has played stellar. Neither player has played really bad. Just a little funky here and a little funky there, and we got a 3-3 match. And Dickie's going to probably be shooting a stripe. Made a couple balls in the break. Has no easy shot to start with. None. Apparently neither one of these guys drove by the Pool Gods Church or have sacrificed a tip to the Pool Gods or something. I hate it when I have an idea and can't complete it. That's what happens when you're in here streaming all by yourself. Because the other guys need a little more sleep. Yeah, he's opting for a solid. He's going to take a bank shot. And, just a little off. I don't think he really gave up too much here unless the 6 is makeable on the side. Mike is looking at the table. You can tell by his hand gestures that he is not happy with what he sees. But he's got to shoot something. Well, I don't know if he's calling the 3 or the 3-7 combo, but I think the 3 goes by the 7. Of course not. I was half right. They do have Fargo ratings chat room, and it is on a bracket. If you go to BadBoysBP.com and click on online brackets, and go to the Oklahoma Black Gold Tournament, this is the Platinum Division, so it'll be MPS, Men's Platinum Singles. I can say about that. That was just a whole lot of wow right there. Huh. Dickie is a 603 Fargo. And Mike Gatwood is a 586. So they're pretty close. Dickie is the slight favorite. Doug Woohoo's in the chat room. Oh, Mike hit that one really good. Really good. They are struggling a little bit. When this match started, Dickie was on fire. He broke and ran, and then he smoked through the next game, and then the third game he should have won, and he let the cue ball go and made the 8 and scratched. And ever since then, it's been a little bumpy for him. And Mike started off bumpy and just quite hasn't pulled it together 100%. He's shooting probably 90%. You know, he's running 4 or 5 balls really great, getting really good shape, and then missing shot he shouldn't. So when you coming down, Doug? Tomorrow? Doug's a sneaky fella. He acts like he's busy all the time. All right, so Mike's got the break and the lead. Race to 7. He made a ball and he's got a spread. So here we go with Bad Boys play-by-play. He's looking at the table. The cue is frozen to the 7 or very closely. The 1 is available. The 9 ball is available. 5 balls available. Looks like Mike is going to take the 9 ball, so he's chosen the stripes. He's aiming, he's stroking, and he shoots. 9 ball down the center of the pocket. Cue ball rolls over, bounces off the rail, and leaves him the 14 ball. 14 ball is about a 60-degree cut. He cuts it, it rolls, it drops. Cue ball rolls up, gives him a shot on the 13. Actually, it's the 11. Blind commentator. He's looking at the 11. He also has the 12 or the 13. He could shoot either of the 3. He's aiming up on the 11. Looks like he's going to hit it with follow, and he does. A little bit of backspin, scoots by the 5, and he has a shot at the 12. The 12 ball shot is in a position that takes him away from the 13. He can shoot the 12 on the side, go up for the 10 ball. He's looking at his options, mentally mapping out where he wants to go. Google Maps will do him no good on this table. He has decided, he's made his decision. We can't tell if he's shooting the 13 or the 12. It's the 12. He comes back up. Nice roll to the 13. Cue ball stops. Leaves him slight angle on the 13. He's practice stroking, strokes, and he shoots. Off the point and into the pocket. 10 ball is next in line. Slight angle. Cue ball is close to the rail, so he can't hold the cue ball right there. He shoots. It goes. He's got the perfect angle on the 8. The 8 has to eke by the 2 ball for the win. He's aiming it up. He's practice stroking. And he is going to shoot. And he drills it right into the 2 ball. No chance for the 8 to make it by that. He lumbers back to his seat, and Dickie is now at the table. This is for all you guys that don't have video. That's too much talking. I'm thirsty now. See how important video is nowadays. It's not like baseball. Nope. So Dickie's at the table. He's trailing 3-4. Table is wide open. If the 5 goes by the 8, he's okay. If it doesn't, That's a nice shot. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh. Well, he played it safe. Apparently the 5 doesn't go by the 8, so he needs to get ball in hand to take care of those 2 balls. He made a nice hit. Legal. Got the 8 bumped over to the other corner. In case y'all didn't see that. Everything's open now. I think Dickie's just got to connect the dots. I like shooting the 1. Come straight across the table for the 3. Then it's just natural. You roll forward, shoot the 4, the 6, the 5, whatever you want to do. He could also shoot the 3 and bring the cue ball back between the 5 and the 6. Yep, to about where he's got the tip now. And then he can shoot the 5 on the side, the 2, the 6. There's about 6 different ways he could run this rack without overworking it. Yeah, and he'll start with the 4 and get down there for the 5. He can go 5, 6, 2, and then deal with the 3-1 however he wants. Well, I guarantee you he didn't want to end up on that rail. So he's going to go with the 3 because he wants to use the 6 to the 2. So it should be okay right here. Well, he's on the wrong side of this 6 ball. He's Probably going to have to pop to the right rail and back across, which increases the odds. Well, apparently the 2 goes by the 8, or I have no idea what he was trying to do. Apparently he didn't either by the looks of it. Gotta love the kitchen staff as they walk by, making as much damn noise as they don't care. Not sure what he's gonna do or where he went. He exited stage left. Come on, Dickie, you gotta come back and shoot the shot, man. I'm not sure if he was trying to come down lower and shoot the 2 on the side, or if he was trying to stay higher to shoot it in the lower left corner. And he's just not happy with this angle because now he's got to do something funky with the cue ball to not scratch in the side, which appears to be part of the problem there. Well, Mike takes a 5-3 lead. I do have to confess, I don't think the score shows exactly how the play has been. But that's pool, and that's what makes it fun. Or frustrating as hell.
I'm going to get trashed again tonight because I just got a guy on his dress code and he left. I made him deal too. I said, I'll let you play. It cost you a game, man. No, I'll just go home. He didn't even get mad.
Huh, that's funny. Apparently a player was out of dress code and the penalty is loss of game, and he decided he'd just go home. Okie dokie. Well, he made a few balls on the break. Let's see if Dickie can get out of his own head a little bit. He showed a little bit of frustration the last couple games. And Dickie's definitely the stronger player of the two, I think. Fargo says so, and watching him play, he has played stronger. He's just gotten a couple of funky little rolls here or there and gotten himself a little bit out of shape, a little here or there. And it's unfortunately for him, it's cost him 3 games. On the other hand, Mike has made a few errors and it didn't really cost him the games. But that's how pool is, and that's how it goes. And I see there's a little glitchiness going, folks, but honestly, there's nothing I can do about it. It is the location's internet. And it seems to be glitchy in the morning and not so much in the middle of the day. So I'm not sure what the scoop is. Let's see, Dickie took care of that one. Dickie's not done. Nothing. Nothing at all. Unfortunately, it looks like solids are the best. Dickie's got the 4-ball, but I don't know if he can get shaped to any other shot. If he can... Oh. Oh. I did not have better internet in this place. Yeah, that's a nice little breakout on the 1. It looks like the 7 will squeeze by the 11. Well, apparently it doesn't fit by there. So Mike is going to try to come around. Well, I think he went too far. I think he wanted to be straight in so he could roll forward on the right side of the 6 and 7. Oh, he missed that bad. Oh, the glitchiness is driving me crazy. If Dickie can get out here, we'll have a 5-5 ball game. It's looking good. Shoot the 10, go up. Make sure you got enough angle on the 13 to slide over to the other side of the table so you can get the 9 in the lower right and shape on the 8. Don't go too far. He's alright. He's alright. That's perfect. Actually, just slide out just a little pass halfway on the table and uh, 5-5, race to 2, folks. Well, well, well. Just a little off. The question is in the chat room, when the skill level starts to get high, the ability to consistently break usually wins the match. Well, making a ball on the break, especially an 8-ball, has way more weight to it because you get to decide whether you're shooting stripes or solids. So if you make a ball on the break and can determine suit, that has a huge outcome because 90% of the time, when the balls are broke, one set of balls is in a lot tougher position than the other. So even if you can't break and run, getting that decision, being able to pick stripes or solids is huge. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out about their internet here. When this match is over, we may shut her down for an entire match to try to get some better internet. See if they can't do something about it, or maybe Jeremy can adjust our settings a little bit and get us a little bit better connection. Or whatever he does. Yeah, for 8-ball, I would say it's not necessarily the guy that's making a ball on the break that has the advantage. It's the guy that picks the suits that has the advantage. Well, the winner of this game will be on the hill. Sorry. Dickie had room to get by there. Didn't quite pull it off. Well, I don't think he can keep the cue on the table if he's jumping. I think he shoot that cue ball to that top short rail, the right diamond, with about 11:30 shot and one tip to the left. Yeah, I agree in the chat room. Yesterday we had the same internet issue for about an hour and then it just went away. So I got a good hit and scratches anyway. That's just wrong. No, they can jump in this tournament. But that particular shot, he wasn't going to jump and keep it on the table. Yeah, I predict when this match is over, we'll turn the computer off for about 5 minutes, turn it back on, and not have the internet problem the rest of the day. I mean, that's kind of what happened yesterday. We'll see. Winner of this game goes to the hill. Uh, wow. You overcut that by a lot. Both players are struggling. Wow. Bet y'all didn't see that coming. No reason to be there. Well, he went for the bank, which left Dickie the shot on the 6. So, well, Dickie's on the hill. He's got to be happy about that. The way the last few games have been going, he's struggling a little, but he's got the win. So he takes a 6-5 lead in a race to 7. Five ball drops. Yeah. Got a couple little clusters to deal with. Well, it went. Not sure he was trying to go off that ball, but it went. Take it 'cause you make it. Same thing as yesterday, I think. First match was glitchy. All right, so we got Brett in the booth now.
Hey, I'm awake, or sort of.
It's been an odd match. Players would play half a rack really great.
Well,
And some weird misses and hooking them so, have 5 balls on the table and hook themselves on their own ball.
that's
Nothing else on the table. It's been really,
seeing Dickie here on the.
really a wild match.
I got to have one of those cool commentator moments yesterday because when he and Bree were in the mixed Scotch finals, I said, just the way he dresses, the way he walks, he looks like a golfer. And he comes up, he goes, "Wow, you nailed it." He goes, "My dad owns a golf course. I've been golfing since I was like 12 years old." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Every so often you get one, right?" I'm like 1 for 300 now.
Yeah, got some glitchy internet happening.
Well, does the 12 go by the 7? I don't think it does.
Yeah.
But 6 has got things really gummed up down here.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the women's USA hockey team wins.
That's right, in thrilling fashion last night.
Canada. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you caught the half pipe.
I
the
have
skiers.
not seen any Olympics since I've been down here. All I heard, I saw him.
It was so weird, dude, because, there was an American in first, and then I think it was the Italian kid was in second. And the Italian kid, on his last run, decided not to run. He just skied down the thing. It's like, what the heck? And then the other American came in and scored higher, so... Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to do that. I'm going to call Jeremy as soon as this match is over. For some reason, we can't do it.
Yeah, won't change for me.
Kick down the resolution a little bit on our end.
That's what he had me do the one time.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I thought we were going to have to do that, and then after the match was done, we turned off the live stream and took about a 10-minute break and came back, and it worked just fine. So
That's what we need, a 10-minute break.
I gave you more mouse. I ran it the other way. But yeah, it's dropping frames every couple of seconds now. It's getting a little irritating. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Well, it's like, all right, come on, shoot that 6.
Well, the 3 is tied up again. But
I think the 3.
he
I
can
think
pop that loose here on a couple of shots, so...
I think the 3-6 is available if you get up. If he was to be able to cut the 7 in, shoot one of those other 2, and then I think he could get the 3-6. Just the way these balls are sitting, I'd rather be the solids than the stripes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I liked everything about that except for he shot too soft.
Yeah, sometimes you want to go into them softly, but that wasn't one of them. He'd have been better off if that 3 went all the way to the side rail.
Yeah, you'd have to hit that a lot more solid.
He's got a good
So the
safety
cue ball didn't
opportunity
travel
there. You
with
can
him.
thin off the left side of that 3 and go up behind the 2 and the 4.
Yeah,
I
but you got to
believe.
make it.
You got to get
You
there.
go a little too high, you sell out. A little too low, you sell out.
Well, that's pool, mister. If you don't get where
Oh, the watchers here have gotten every little bit of why pool is pool
yeah.
in this match.
So they're fixing pool from their
Oh,
their
it's
computers.
just the way this whole game is played.
Oh,
Guy
okay.
breaks and runs out. The next game, he's running out and hooks himself on the only ball on the table he could hook himself and not have a shot. And
That's.
then the next game, he runs out and scratches on the 8, makes the 8 and scratches.
I always tell people pool
It's
is
just-
probably the one sport that is most like life. You can
Yeah.
do everything right and
And
get,
still lose, yeah.
it's just not fair. Or you can do everything wrong and still come out smelling like a rose, and people just shake their head like, what in the world? Is this a championship match? Well, we'll know later on when. If one
they're
of
all
these,
championship matches.
if one of these
they
guys
all
wins
lead
the
to
championship, then yes, it was one of the championships.
they all lead to the championship. Get it? Get it? He got there.
Yep, he got there.
Perfect. Nice shot. That was a very nice shot.
The only thing he has is to kick down the bottom rail at that one rail at that 12. Oh, he's gonna go to the side rail. Guess he's kicking at the 15 this way.
Yeah, apparently.
I just don't. It's tough when you're that close to the rail and you have to hit it high on the. That ball could hop coming off that rail.
Yeah, especially as jacked up as he is there.
Yeah,
Well, he got the hit.
he did get the hit.
Oh, look at
Look,
this.
tie up with the 8.
Oh, my Lord.
It didn't quite, but
I think he tied it up enough.
the 8 still goes to the lower right, but he has to get over on the short side.
Yeah, he's got to get on the short side. Well, I like shooting the 2 here and drawing the cue ball back into the 15, so you have the 6. Or, I mean, the 7. Get rid of that 7. You could get shape on that 7. Prefer to have shape this so you could roll down and bump the 12 and push the 8 down to the rail and have a nice little gap between those two.
Well, he can come to the side rail and out for the 7 and the 3
Yeah.
on the opposite side.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I like this. Get the, well, I'd shoot the 7, stun it up. You got to get an angle, though, so you can get on that short side of the 8.
Yeah,
off the
you either
3.
got to get on the short side or break it out, which is risky.
Yeah, breaking it out at this and you really hate to be breaking out the ball you have to shoot next.
Right.
Well, I don't think he got the angle.
I think he's got a little angle, not
He's
much.
pretty straight. Oh, he had it.
He's got an angle.
Perfect.
Well, if he makes this, we'll disappear for about 10-15 minutes because we're going to reboot. Hopefully that'll fix the internet issue.
There it is.
And Dickie takes the win. Thanks for watching. We'll be back a little later.
We'll be back with more singles action.